Rocking with Petteablog.com.
It's your boy Snoop D-O-double-G, and you are now watching the Petteablog.
I can't be on the Petteablog.
Petty and T.
Petty.
In case y'all missed it, Gary Coleman's ex-wife, Shannon Price, just failed a lie detector test on national television when asked if she physically caused the fall that ultimately took his life. And baby, the way she sat there, stone-faced, no tears, no remorse, just blank privilege and audacity, child, is giving suspicious. This all went down on A&E's new special Lie Detector Truth or Deception, where she agreed to answer 3 questions. Did she ever hit Gary? Did she withhold help? And did she physically cause his fall?
Gary's fatal fall.
Okay.
And while 2 of those came back inconclusive, the last one, full-blown deception detected. Let that sink in.
Did you physically cause Gary to fall that day? You failed that exam.
This woman allegedly pulled the plug on Gary just 2 days after he hit his head, despite his will clearly stating he wanted to remain on life support for at least 15 days. And now, 15 years later, she's failing tests and still showing no emotion.
And you failed the exam regarding Gary's fall.
Even Todd Bridges, Gary's longtime co-star, is calling for the case to be reopened and investigated the right way. Because let's be real, Gary was one of the most exploited child stars of his generation.
What you talking about, Willis?
And to go out like this with unanswered questions and a woman who might have had something to do with it walking free is a slap in the face to justice. And just so y'all know, this wasn't some picture perfect relationship either. They've been to court before over their toxic dynamic, and it was well documented that they argued constantly.
You two got into an argument right before you got here.
That was one of those ugly ones we have once a month.
Shannon herself admitted that Gary would throw full-blown tantrums like a child, hitting his head on walls when angry.
If he doesn't get his way, he throws a temper tantrum like a 5-year-old. He stomps the floor and he's like, man! He starts throwing stuff around and he bashes his head in the wall too.
And y'all, if that's true, it makes you wonder, were they fighting the day he fell? Did things get physical? If this was an accident during one of their fights, why not say that? If it wasn't, then what really happened? Either way, she owes the truth to Gary, to investigators, and to herself.
The other thing I know that's 100% certain is that there is more to this story.
And let's not forget the other motive. Shannon wanted kids. Gary didn't. He made that clear before they got married. And yet, after tying the knot, she allegedly kept pressing him about starting a family, which became another major source of tension.
But you understood he didn't want children
Yes.
when you married him.
Right.
What did you think was gonna happen?
Yeah,
He's
that's the
hard
look
convincing.
I have on my
He's
face
hard
every day.
convincing.
I'm
40 years old and I can't do this for another 30 years.
So ask yourself, was this marriage built on lies, resentment, and unmet expectations? And if so, did that play a role in how things ended? Was this really an accident? Or is there more to the story? Why hasn't law enforcement stepped back in now that we've got a failed polygraph and public outcry? Does Shannon Price know something we don't? And why did she move so fast to end his life support? Y'all, this can't be swept under the rug no more. Somebody needs to reopen this case, look deeper, and do right by Gary Coleman. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think she pushed him? Should investigators revisit the case? Do you feel like she's been protected by privilege this whole time? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tap the bell so you never miss an update. And as always, Petteablog.com signing off.